My name is Matt Boots.
I'm Angel from Angel's Clubhouse.
And I'm Hov from Green Lounge LA. And this is The Struggle. What was the name of this song that she did? Because you gotta shout your cousin out.
With it. With it. I remember it was something get with it, hit with it, shake with it.
Got you into music initially.
I just grew up in it. Like, my pops was a producer, and my dad did the production route, I did the rapping route, so I was always trying to, like, hit it.
I see you've been trying to work with a lot of artists.
Definitely. Yeah.
Why? What's going on, man?
You know what? I started as an artist myself. I'm still an artist. Go by AJ the Great.
Than that, even when you was young, running around being a knucklehead.
Right.
And then when you got older and started making money hustling, you realized that the people that was hustling and making money didn't go by the rules that the other people went by.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Hov, and this is
One Nut.
One Nut. What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
And I'm doing the best I can with what I got, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, my brother?
One interview at a time.
That's right. That's
You feel
right.
me? So, let me ask. I'm sure we're going to go down memory lane. When did it start for you? When did you say, you know what? I like this music, man. I'm going to try this song out. When did it start?
I could go back and say maybe in the 90s, I guess. But I've been a avid fan of music most of my life, you know what I'm saying? Growing up with my father and them playing the Four Tops, Al Green, that type of music, the Isleys, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And me personally got serious about it, I guess I would say, like in 96, 7, somewhere around in there, I started really like trying to really get into it, you know what I'm saying?
So right after Pac died.
Right. I guess you could say around there. I was dabbling before then, but I was doing other things, and my concentration couldn't concentrate on that concentration at the time, so I had to like provide for myself and my family, you know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do, which, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But I'm an avid fan, man. I love music, and what genre, my genre is open. I'm like rap, R&B, hip-hop, country, blues, soul, R&B, you know what I'm saying? I listen to it all, house, Afro.
So I'm just making sure my glasses work.
Right.
You an adult, right?
Yes.
So now when you do music, and we seen Tupac die, right? We seen Biggie die.
Right.
We seen Nip die.
Right.
Rest in peace, the great. We seen Dolph die. King Von die.
Right.
So I'm just naming a few really big names just to get a point of reference. Now that we've seen all that,
right.
and we do music,
Right.
we're in the industry of music. What message do you put out now as a full-grown adult? Cognizant, knowing that everything you do does have consequences, knowing about energy and stuff like that.
Well, I grew up liking music as to party with, have fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go and dance and chill with the females and, drink or whatever you do, smoke or whatever.
Right.
This music, I ain't taking nothing from the youngsters that's doing music now, but it's like, ain't no love in the music. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on, like I was saying, the Four Tops, the OJs, Al Green, that type of music. It had a message in the music. It was love in it. Ain't no love in the music now. It's just all the women want to be hoes, and they teaching our kids or little girls to be hoes. All the niggas want to be killers and gangsters, but they not. But then when they really hit them or they touch them down, they like, oh, this shit real. Yeah, it's real. It's live in the field. Believe that.
Yeah.
Don't stop playing with death. Don't talk about them spirits, because they say the tongue is a mighty sword, and you can bring death upon yourself if you ask for it or you looking for it.
If they don't believe it, look what happened to my boy Tupac, man.
You feel me?
And he was talking to death directly. If I die tonight.
Biggie on his album, Born to Die or Ready to Die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Stop talking to death spirits, because just like it's a God, there's a devil. Believe that. If you don't believe it, believe in God. And if you believe in God, you got to know it's the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you spoke on a good point. Like, there's a lot of, and what's interesting is in the industry,
Right.
on YouTube, there's a lot of women who are ratchet. Let's keep it 100, right? Straight out hoes.
Right.
And then in the street, though, when you meet women, regular everyday black women, regular everyday Hispanic women, white women, whatever the case might be, That's not who they really is, though. They'll listen to the music, just turn up because they might be going to the club, but that's not who they really is, though.
Right.
And that's not what they're looking for, right?
Right.
But where's their alternative? Because look at where's our R&B at? It kind of like disappeared.
It ain't no love in the music. Like I was saying, bro, it's like shake your booty, spin around on the pole.
Oh, please shake your booty. I agree with that.
Yeah. That's we men. We like that. We like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it ain't no content, story content in the music no more. No love involved in it. Just
like Eve. Low key,
me?
Eve has some good shit.
Yeah, it seemed like it's like no message in the music. You know what I'm saying? Like the OJs will say. There's a message in the music. We don't have no message in our music no more. We just talk about what we got, what we want, what we gonna do to you, or if you mess with me, what I'm gonna do to you. You know what I'm saying? It's more aggression and violence than it is love and protection for our people in general. I ain't
Well, you know what?
Black, white,
They
Chinese,
said-
whatever's in love.
Did you see the interview?
With who?
It was on YouTube. It was with I think it was Busy Bone or Lazy Bone. And he was talking about how they had attended a meeting where they was meeting with some business tycoons
Right.
that was telling them to start putting out negative music because they were going into business with private prison industry, so they wanted to up the crime rate to fill the prisons, right?
Yeah, I think I did.
Now we're in a different area in 2024, right?
Right.
Where like the independent artists is seeing how they can benefit more. So a lot of people are trying to go independent now.
Right.
So now we don't have to talk about shoot. We can actually say what our culture was about, which is love. Love is a big part of the black community,
Yes,
big
it
part of the brown community,
Yes.
right? So we don't have to talk about shooting. Everybody know we'll get with the business,
Right.
but they don't know that aspect. So the question I would have is, why do you think we still do it even while we're independent?
I think it's a persona that everybody trying to uphold. Everybody want to be that tough guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna look at you no different if you LGBTQT, whatever it is, or if you're a gangster. It's respect is respect. It's how you approach me. You know what I'm saying? If you disrespect me, of course you're gonna get disrespect. But we at a level to where our aggression is so high. Somebody can step on your toe or your shoe and don't say excuse me. Hey, bro, you stepped on my shoe. And like, oh, excuse me, man, fuck that, bro. And it just from there it just escalate. You know what I'm saying? Like a Hiroshima, like a bomb.
Right.
So it's like I think we done lost respect for each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bad and it's a sad thing because a lot of things can be de-escalated with just a simple 30-second, not even 30 seconds. Take 6 seconds and humble yourself, and then apologize. Ain't an apology better than sitting in prison the rest of your life?
Of course.
Exactly.
But then that goes to like mind frame, right?
Right.
I don't know if you ever been in jail.
Yes, I have. Prison.
Okay.
Also.
So myself too, because that's kind of part of California,
Right.
right? Because California is a big police state.
Like you were saying.
It's a business.
Right.
So in the beginning, when you're a child, teenager, right?
Right.
You don't know how it really gets in those damn prisons yet. So you say dumbass shit like I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because you ain't seen nobody hit with a Christmas tree yet.
Right.
And with no presents under that damn Christmas tree.
Right.
You ain't seen that yet, right?
Right.
So you talk stupid
Right.
because you believe, well, I got a gun now, I'm free. Technically, any man that step up to you while you have a pistol while you're free, you can't take them down. Ain't nobody got, right? You can mow them down.
Right.
So you get used to that and forget once you get arrested, well, ain't no more guns, pimpin'.
Right. And
You got to squabble up.
You're not gonna always have your guns around. I tell men, young men, all the time. You're not gonna always have your homies with you or around you.
That's facts.
And you're not gonna always have a gun with you. Now, there's other weapons involved when you're in prison, of course, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you still got to man up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that, well, wait till my homies get here or I'm going to check in with the homies. Ain't no homies. This right here, right now, between me and you. If you disrespect, you get disrespected. That's just plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? No matter what race or set or hood or none of that shit.
It don't even matter no more.
No.
So now that like hip hop has went through that stage, I see a lot of people now kind of on a higher vibration. You know, you see people talking about using manifestation and trying to put into mantras that's hip hopish so that it's acceptable and easy digestible to the ear.
Right.
Do you think we're gonna go that route now, or like what would you say your music is gonna do different from what's going on now?
I just want to be conscious as far as with my music. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to enjoy your freedom, your life, and have fun. Whether you listening in your car, on streaming online, if you in a club or a venue or a concert, wherever you at, if you come and see me or you listen to me, I just want you to enjoy the music, man. Have a good time. That's all.
Yeah,
But where they going with it, it's controversy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's going in the right direction. It's going. All I know is about me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to do what I do and follow my beliefs into this music that I do.
Right.
Just keep pushing that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I think honestly, what I'm saying, what I think I see, right? But then that could be because the YouTube algorithm is showing just me what I want to see.
Right.
But I see a lot of maturity. I see a lot of maturity though. It's been long awaited.
Right.
You know,
Right.
but I think it should be applauded. Yeah, you're gonna have like we all come from Africa, so there's gonna be a warrior in all of us, right? That's
Oh,
part
yeah.
of that's part of our culture.
That's part of our DNA.
And then if you African American, it's really instilled into you because you have to fight for everything. Your mama did before you, your daddy did too, grandpa
All that.
too, right?
Yep.
So being resilient is just in us, right? But I think like what you're saying is now I see a lot of people doing the music for fun. You see these TikToks and you see these, and it's wholesome
likes
again. Yeah.
and stuff.
And I'm
Trending and stuff. It ain't no.
It's better that than shooting up the club.
I agree with that.
I'd rather you
saying?
go do a
I'd
cool
rather-
dance that we all can dance to, and
Exactly.
and you do it on the damn grocery store counter in the middle of a grocery store like Rouse or Walmart,
Right.
and have a little fun.
Right.
I'd rather you do that, and I have a moment and laugh at you.
Right.
Because who are we all anyway? You know, who are we all so that we got to be so uppity that we gonna look
Be
down at
correct
somebody
or
that's just
whatever.
doing a skit in the store.
Exactly.
Right. So I'd rather them do that than they shoot up the store.
Right.
And so I think it's heading slowly in a positive direction.
It's like you said though. It's like you said. It's a grown-er audience. That's why you see some of these older acts coming back. I ain't saying older people. I said older acts. I'm not calling
Well,
y'all
50
old. I'm not
50
calling
years in
y'all
the game
old.
now, though.
Exactly. I'm not calling them old, but some of that music that they did that we grew up on is better than the music that our kids is growing up on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like you say, they
But then ain't we just getting old? Because, like, remember when we were kids,
right.
we said the same shit they said. Y'all music is trash, and oh, y'all don't know good music. Y'all need to listen to this, this, and that.
Right.
And we would look at them like, man, you just not in tune right now.
Right.
You don't know. You stuck in that area. You stuck in your ways.
Right.
So the kids are saying the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Right. So we at that age where we sound like our damn parents, and that's when I was like, let me give this a try.
Right.
Let me look at this because I refuse to be the uncool parent. Right.
Right.
And not to be a cool parent. I'm not doing it to be a cool
Right.
parent. But at that moment, it made me check
A
myself.
conscious parent,
Like,
more
yeah,
conscious.
like, hey, I said that same shit with. Let me give it a try. It may not be what I like.
Right.
But let me give it a more honest try. You know what I'm saying? So
I do the same.
yeah, because my kids be listening to some stuff. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, but some,
All right.
I listen to it because I'm like you say, you gotta stay in tune too, being that you in the
industry, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be in tune too with not only what happened, but what's going on now and what's going to happen. Like you're
Correct.
saying, where's it going? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be conscious and alert and aware. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you might fall out of the genre or the loop.
And
be like,
then there's another aspect of it, right? This is music. There's
Right.
many shades of music. So I've come to a point where I can't hate your music, bro.
right.
Because that's just one part of the expression.
Right.
And for me to down it is like, it's bad form. It's bad because, you know what I'm saying, you're entitled to your form of it as I'm to mine.
Artistic
You feel me? So,
creativity, yes.
before we go today, because this has been a great interview, but what would you give, what words of advice, because we do this at the end of every show, what words of advice would you give the average artist who's starting, who doesn't know nothing yet, they don't know their direction, nothing. What advice would you give them to help steer them in the right direction? What would you tell the people?
I would tell you to like, man, learn some business of the business. Crone your skill, do you, and be happy with what you're doing. You don't have to impress nobody, because one person ain't gonna make you rich, but 1 million people can turn you into a rich person.
That's facts. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I appreciate you for
Yes,
coming.
sir.
I thank you for
Yes,
coming,
sir.
man. Ladies and gentlemen, before we got out of here, we got to let you know that we love you, we appreciate you, we respect you, and we out.